Bell P-63 Kingcobra. Imagine an airplane that came from another era. It lay at the bottom for almost 80 years, and then it was lifted so that it could tell its story again. This is the Bell P-63 Kingcobra, an aircraft that for many turned out to be an unexpected guest in the sky and on Earth, and its fate is connected with the great events of the 20th century. This story starts with a surprise, and if you stay until the end, you'll hear about how metal and brass help us remember. The Kingcobra is a single-seat, all-metal monoplane with an enclosed cockpit built in the United States during World War II. Its length is approximately 10.1 meters, and its wingspan is 11.7 meters. Externally, it is distinguished by the unusual placement of the engine. It is located in the middle part of the fuselage, and this gives the car a non-standard silhouette. The tricycle landing gear, and together with the enclosed cabin, this makes the aircraft look both down to earth and fast. The Kingcobra's armament was serious for its class, with a 37mm cannon firing through a propeller hub and for additional machine guns mounted in the bow. This configuration gave a tangible advantage in air-to-air combat, but it also added weight to the aircraft, and this affected maneuverability. The designers were looking for a balance between firepower and mobility, and in the case of the Kingcobra, the choice was made towards the force of impact. The production of this model and its export under Lend-Lease led to the fact that a significant part of the aircraft produced ended up in the Soviet Union. 73% or more, according to various estimates, were sent to the East. There, planes often received a second life. They served in units and in training centers, and Soviet pilots got used to their behavior in the air. For many of them, Kingcobra was a learning tool and a trusted friend in heaven. The technical solutions used in this aircraft reflected the engineering thought of their time. They combined simplicity and pragmatism, cylindrical engine shapes, and neat aerodynamics. The cabin was designed for one pilot, and despite its simple appearance, the interior was functional. In combat, when seconds count, ease of control and ease of piloting are more important than jewelry. The stories of such planes returning from oblivion always touch people because they connect the past and the present. In October of the year 2025, exactly such a P-63 Kingcobra fighter was discovered in Kamchatka, an aircraft transferred to the Red Army under the Lend-Lease program. According to archival data, this device crashed on October 16, 1945, and it has been lying at the bottom of Lake Vitamin Lake for all these decades. Lifting from the bottom of the lake is always a difficult operation. It is not only a matter of technique, but also respect for history. Metal immersed in water retains traces of time, and when it is lifted, it is as if a piece of memory is being returned. In the case of the Kingcobra, traces of blackening and corrosion can be seen on the body, but lines remain that speak to the former precision and rigidity of the structure. Every screw, every cover tells about how people worked on this machine. The found aircraft raises questions about the fate of the pilots, what happened in those places in the post-war months, and how equipment created for the war becomes an artifact of peacetime. For researchers, it is a source of information. For museums, it is an exhibit that attracts the attention of the public, and for posterity, it is a reminder of the value of history. Today, the Bell P-63 Kingcobra is not just a name in a reference book, it is an image that combines audacity and practicality. This is an aircraft that defied the conventions of its time. It was strong, and this is its uniqueness. And when they lift him up from the bottom, he turns to people again with his lines and shapes and asks them to listen to him. If you are interested in learning more about how the lifting operation took place, the fate of the crew, or which museums could host such an exhibit, I can prepare expanded material. This plane is a bridge between epochs, and it deserves to be described in detail and carefully. Masha.